Across the country, surges in violent crime and deadly drugs have forced businesses to board up, working Americans to think twice about the cities where they've chosen to raise their families. And while repeat offenders are increasingly turned loose to run up longer rep sheets, victims of senseless violence are usually guilty of nothing more than being in the wrong place at the wrong time. For example, just days ago, I was reminded of this when a 6-year-old girl in my hometown of Louisville was shot by a group of motorcycle thugs while riding in the back seat of her car. While she remains in critical but stable condition, I join the entire Louisville community in wishing her a full recovery. So tragedies like this are unfortunately not unique to Kentucky. In our nation's capital, crime has surged to startling levels. Compared to last year, car thefts have shot up 119%, robberies are up 53%, homicides are up 17%. Just last week, a social study teacher from Kentucky who was visiting Washington for a conference was fatally shot on a university campus. The assailant had a previous firearm charge and repeatedly violated the terms of his release. This young man from my home state was one of 10 people who were shot and killed in Washington during the first 5 days of this month, including a college student, an Afghan immigrant who had risked his life as an interpreter for the U.S. military. So, Mr. President, too many Americans are mourning loved ones and in cities across their country, when they look for answers to this senseless violence, they find radical prosecutors refusing to do their jobs. Liberal district attorneys are watering down criminal codes and outright refusing to prosecute repeat offenders who ought to be behind bars. Earlier this year, the liberal D.C. Council tried to pass a new criminal code that would make it easier for repeat offenders to get back on the street. Thankfully, Republicans used Congress jurisdiction over our nation's capital to block this nonsense. But at every level of government, Democrats continue to turn a blind eye. Keeping our communities safe is a fundamental governing responsibility. The American people deserve to feel safe in their own streets.